The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Van Buren County Warriors Girls Basketball is coming your way on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel and on today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. Now, let's get you to the court with the voice of the Van Buren County Warriors, Shan Moquin.
All right, good evening, basketball fans. Welcome back, and thanks for tuning in once again. On behalf of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network, I'd like to welcome you this evening to another streaming and on-air broadcast presentation of Van Buren County Warrior Basketball. Thanks for joining us here in the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. Tonight, the Warriors are on the road. Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division action for you. Once again, a doubleheader coming up, both the boys and the girls. Girls are going to lead things off. The Warriors tonight on the road, about an hour and 15 minutes east-northeast. We are in Mediapolis, Iowa, Mediapolis High School, where the Warriors tonight going to be hosted by the Mediapolis Bulldogs. Just a little over 18 minutes on the warm-up clock right now. Girls tip scheduled for 6 p.m. The boys about 15 minutes following completion of the girls' game. That should put us somewhere right around 7:30 for the boys' tip. Mr. Connor Davis, control board operator for us tonight, back at the station in Ottumwa, doing all the right things to make this broadcast run smoothly for everybody. Thanks for hanging with us tonight, Connor. I'm once again alongside my camera operator and on-site producer, Ms. Sonia Love Smith. My name is Shan Moquin, your play-by-play and radio voice of the Warriors. We're all back again for the sports seasons of the 2025-26 school year. All of us consider it our pleasure to be with you on the call this evening. We got a couple of ways for you to join the broadcast tonight. We are on the air at your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We're also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel if you are choosing one of those two ways to make this broadcast part of your Friday evening, December 12th, 2025. Just so everybody knows, we are creeping closer to Christmas. You only got a certain number of shopping days left. I just thought I would throw that in there. Sonia says, be quiet, Shan. Okay, anyways, if you're choosing one of those ways to make this broadcast part of your evening, big thanks for doing so. We could not do it without you. This season, Van Buren County Warrior Basketball is brought to you by these fine sponsors. I'm going to go through the list as I always do here in the Warrior Girls Basketball pregame show. I'll give you their in-game sponsorship as we go right down the list. The Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal, be a great school for all kids, Warrior Pride Countywide. They've got the pregame show and all the made three-pointers by the Warrior shooters tonight. All the quarters, 1, 2, 3, and 4, sponsored by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building material supplier in Dowd's. The postgame show for the girls and the boys tonight, Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with Monument Sales and Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Starting lineups tonight for both games, brought to you by Smithburg Automotive with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. Coaches' interviews throughout the course of the year, First Iowa State Bank of Albion, Bloomfield, Cantrell, Eddyville, and Keosauqua, member FDIC. Halftime stats and show brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends, fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding areas. When we go over the conference standings, that's sponsored by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Check out their great selection of Rangers and ATVs and drive one home today. Today's game recap, that'll be during the post-game show, brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. Ask them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. Tonight's players of the game for the girls and the boys, brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering concrete to Ottumwa, Fairfield, Bloomfield, and the surrounding areas. All my quarter recaps tonight brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. Tonight's opening tip for both games brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials. Warrior fast break points tonight brought to you by the Van Buren County Hospital. Simply remarkable. All the Warrior timeouts, Wasco Hardware. Check out their showroom floor downtown Keosauqua. And tonight's pregame stats, which we'll get into here in a little bit, brought to you by Tugboat Transportation, proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. If you are in the area, need some local business, please make sure you give these sponsors a chance. They're a huge part, probably the number one reason, other than Ottumwa Radio, why these broadcasts can be brought to you and heard on 92.7 KTWA, also viewed through the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. All right, this is the Warrior Girls pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, county-wide. We're going to continue this pregame show after this first 3-minute break, where you can start to hear some more from some of our wonderful sponsors. And then when we come back, we'll get into all the good stuff, all the stats brought to you by Tugboat Transportation here in the pregame show. We'll break down both teams on the season, take a look at their wins and losses, the conference standings, leading players for each team, and other action around the Super Conference and area teams tonight. We'll get to that after this 3-minute break as we are working our way towards starting lineups, national anthem, and tip-off of girls high school varsity basketball for you this evening. Doubleheader, girls first, boys second in the Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division. The Van Buren County Warriors on the road, and they're in town, Mediapolis, Iowa, to take on the Mediapolis Bulldogs. Back with you for more in the pregame show after this 3-minute break. You're tuned in to Warrior Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115, or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Need help with your next home project? Look no further than Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua. We're your small town service and big city selection. From kitchen and bath showrooms to complete do-it-yourself solutions, we've got you covered. Let us do it for you. We offer free in-home estimates, free delivery, and flexible financing options. Our team of professionals represents the top brands in cabinetry and countertops. Day or evening appointments are available because customer service is our number one priority. Visit our showroom today and discover why Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua is your home improvement headquarters.
Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte is a proud supporter of the Van Buren Warriors. Tugboat Transportation is located on 1st Street in Bonaparte, in scenic Van Buren County. Tugboat Transportation is a trucking business offering trucking services, motor freight, and self-storage. For more information, contact Mark with Tugboat Transportation at 319-592-3199. That's 319-592-3199. Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. That's Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we are back with you inside the Atomo Radio broadcast booth, Mediapolis, Iowa, Mediapolis High School. 10 minutes, 20 seconds away from girls high school varsity basketball action for you tonight. The Van Buren County Warriors in town to be hosted by the Mediapolis Bulldogs. It's the Warrior Basketball Girls pregame show style. Sponsored by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride countywide. Let's get into it here, into the good stuff on the pregame show. We're going to break down both teams, starting with the Mediapolis Bulldogs on the girls' side of things. Head coach, they've got two of them, Todd and Kate Borison. They're assisted by Tony Bolin, McKinsey, Williamson, Springsteen. Next action for Mediapolis is Tuesday, December 16th. That's of next week at Burlington, Notre Dame. 6 p.m. tip there for the girls. They are the Mediapolis Bulldogs in girls high school varsity basketball. Overall record into tonight, 3-0 on the season, 1-0 at home, 1-0 on the road, 1-0 in neutral site games. They're also ranked 10th, I believe, in 3A. That's where they compete, Class 3A in the Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division, so one class up from Van Buren County. Conference record for Mediapolis, 1-0 in the last 5. They are 3-0 on the girls' side of things. Their 3 wins this year have come over Danville, Tipton. That was at Kirkwood College up there near Anamosa in a... I think they bring 8 ranked teams into that. I was talking to somebody and got some information on that. So that was a neutral site game. Close win for Mediapolis. They also defeated Washington at Washington the other night. And that was their last time out, Tuesday, December 9th of earlier this week. A 49-30 win at Washington for Mediapolis. Let's take a look at some of the Bulldogs' leading players on the season. Leading them in scoring, Ella Wagenbach at 22 a game. Josie Hutchison, 11.3. Grace Holstein at 10.7 points per game. Leading rebounders for the Bulldogs, Josie Hutchison, 6 rebounds a game. Ella Wagenbach at 5.7. Bryn Wright at 3.7. Assist leaders, Bryn Wright, 7 assists a game. Grace Holstein, 4.3. Josie Hutchison at 3.7 assists per game. Steals leaders for Mediapolis, Amelia Greer, 3.7. Grace Holstein, 2.3. Hutchison, Wright, and Wagenbach all at 2 steals per game. The Mediapolis girls average 60 points a game. They give up 35.7. That's a plus 24.3 on the differential. They shoot 40% from the floor, 38% from three-point range, 65% from the free throw line. And in recent matchups, Mediapolis won them both over the Warriors last year. Alrighty, let's turn our attention to the Van Buren County Warriors. Head coach Randy Smith, assisted by Rusty Bronze. Next action for the Warrior girls. We got 3 games next week. It'll be Monday, December 15th at Cardinal, a 6 p.m. tip there. The Warriors also in action Tuesday of next week at home versus Holy Trinity. And then Friday, last game before the Christmas break, will be at Danville. Those are our 3 games lined up for next week. They are the Van Buren County Warriors in girls high school varsity basketball. Into tonight's action, they're 3-1 on the year, 2-1 at home, 1-0 on the road. Have yet to play a neutral site game. They compete in Class 2A, the Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division. Conference record for the Warrior girls is 2-1 in the last 5. They are 3-1. Their 3 wins this year have come over Burlington, Notre Dame, New London, and Centerville. Their loss was to West Burlington. That was the last time out, Tuesday, December 9th, a 51-46 loss back at home to the West Burlington Falcons. Let's take a look at some leading players for the Warriors so far on the season. Leading them in scoring, Daphne Wells, 10.5 a game. Adeline Snogren at 10.2. Marley Mertens at 8.5 points per game. Leading the Warriors in rebounding, Adeline Snogren, 8.5. Daphne Wells, 5.8. Ellie Doherty at 4.5 rebounds per game. Assist leaders for Van Buren County, Urach at 3.5. Adeline Snogren, 2.5. Maddie Coral, 2 assists per game. Steals leaders for the Warriors, Marley Mertens, 3.5 steals per game. Kaylee Snogren and Daphne Wells at 3.2 steals per game. Warrior girls averaging 50.2 points a game. They give up 33.8, a plus 16.5 on the differential. They shoot 32% from the floor, 21% from behind the arc, 42% from the line. That number I'm sure Coach Randy Smith wants to see improve. And like I said, Mediapolis won both matchups between these 2 teams last year. That's a look at the pregame stats brought to you by Tugboat Transportation, proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. Let's get into the conference standings. Those are brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Check out their great selection of Rangers and ATVs. Maybe even drive one home today. All right, in the Southeast Iowa Super Conference, North Division for the girls. Pekin, 3-0, 3-0. Highland is 5-1, 3-0. Louisa Muscatine, 4-1, 4-0. Wapello, 3-2, 2-2. Lone Trees, 3-3, 2-2. Hillcrest Academy, 3-2, 1-2. Columbus, 1-4, 1-3. Winfield Mount Union, 1-4, 0-4. And Waco is 0-3. 0-3. Alrighty, let's take a look at the South Division. Mediapolis, 3-0, 1-0. Central East, 2-0, 2-0. West Burlington, 3-1, 2-0. Van Buren County, 3-1, 2-1. Danville is 1-1, 1-1. Burlington Notre Dame, 0-3, 0-2. Holy Trinity Catholic, 0-3, 0-2. And New London is 0-3, 0-2. That's a look at the conference standings brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Check out their great selection of Rangers and ATVs and drive one home today. Other area teams and other conference action tonight on this Friday, December 12th, 2025 in the South Division. Girls and boys doubleheaders. Central Lee is at Danville. Van Buren County is at Mediapolis, who's ranked 10th. Yesterday, Mediapolis was supposed to play Wilton. That was canceled because of the weather. So the Mediapolis girls were idle yesterday. Supposed to have a game at Wilton. That didn't happen. Tonight, West Burlington at Holy Trinity Catholic and Burlington Notre Dame at New London. Those are all girl-boy doubleheaders. In the North Division, yesterday, Columbus was supposed to be at New London. Girl and boy doubleheader. That was postponed because of the weather. Tonight in the North, Pekin is at Louisa Muscatine. Winfield Mount Union at Highland. Wapello is at Hillcrest Academy. Waco is at Lone Tree. Those are all girl-boy doubleheaders. Tomorrow, in a girl-boy doubleheader, English Valleys is at Lone Tree, and Winfield Mountain Union at Holy Trinity Catholic. That's just a boys' game. Other area teams in action tonight. Washington is at Fairfield in a doubleheader, and Cardinal was supposed to be at Davis County. That was postponed because of a case of whooping cough over there in Bloomfield, so they shut everything down. They canceled their game tonight and tomorrow. Fairfield was supposed to be at Davis County as well. So Davis County is supposed to be at home tonight and tomorrow. Girls and boys tonight, just the girls tomorrow. All those games were canceled in Bloomfield at Davis County. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to go here in the Warrior Girls pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Let's take a 2-minute break and then we'll come back that much closer to getting starting lineups. Tip-off. We're getting closer to start of action. Girls High School varsity basketball for you coming first tonight. The Van Buren County Warriors on the road and in town to take on the Mediapolis Bulldogs. Back with you in 2 minutes. You're tuned in to Warrior Basketball right here on the Atemo Radio Group Sports Network.
Make your holidays merrier at Dowd's Quick Stop. All December long, we're serving up Christmas cheer with unbeatable deals. Feed the family with a large taco pizza for just $18.99. Hosting a holiday party? Grab a dozen fresh baked cookies for only $20. Perfect for Santa and your guests. Need a cozy winter meal? Medium one-topping pizza for $10, or warm up with a chicken strip or wing basket with fries for just $10.50. Dowd's Quick Stop, making your Christmas delicious. Stop in and celebrate the season with us.
I'm Dalen Dick with Pilot Grove Savings Bank, and we're thankful for the trust our customers place in us every day. Whether it's helping you buy your first home, grow your business, or plan for the future, we're proud to be your community bank. From all of us at Pilot Grove Savings Bank, thank you for letting us be a part of your story. Visit us online at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atemo Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, we are back with you inside the Atemo Radio broadcast booth. Warm-up clock has ticked down to 0, 8 minutes on the clock. Control with the PA announcer right now, going through his sportsmanship read. We're just about ready to get the starting lineups for tonight's girls high school varsity basketball game for you. The Van Buren County Warriors in town. We're in Mediapolis, Iowa. Mediapolis High School tonight. They got a tough test ahead of them, taking on the 10th ranked in Class 3A Mediapolis Bulldogs. I think they're second in the power ranking. Here we go with the starting lineups for the Warriors. First out is number 1, Sophia Urach, a senior guard at 5'5". Number 2 is Marley Mertens, a 5'7", a senior guard forward for the Warriors. Number 3 is Kaylee Snogren, a 5'3" junior guard. Number 10 is Daphne Wells, a junior forward at 5'8". And number 23 is Adeline Snogren, a 5'6" freshman guard. To recap that starting lineup for the Warriors, Yurok, Mertens, Kaylee Snogren, Wells, and Adeline Snogren. All right, here we go now. Your starting lineup for the Mediapolis Bulldogs. Number 1 is Josie Hutchison, a senior guard forward at 5'8". Number 5 is Grace Holstein, a 5'5" senior guard. Number 10 is Ella Wagenbach. She's a 5'9" senior guard forward. Number 20 is Amelia Greer, a 5'6" senior guard. And number 30 is Bryn Wright, a 5'7" senior guard. To recap that starting lineup for Mediapolis, Hutchison, Holstein, Wagenbach, Greer, and Wright. Mediapolis coached by Todd and Kate Borison. The Warriors coached by Randy Smith, assisted by Rusty Bronze. We're going to take a 2-minute break for the national anthem. We'll be back with you for the tip-off of this one in 2 minutes. You're tuned in to Warrior Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
All right, back with you at the Atomo Radio broadcast booth here from Mediapolis, Iowa, Mediapolis High School. A fine rendition of our national anthem getting us ready here. We're through the starting lineups in the national anthem. That can only mean one thing, and you know what's next. Tip-off of girls high school varsity basketball for you tonight in the Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division. The Van Buren County Warriors in town to take on the Mediapolis Bulldogs. Warriors in their traveling black uniforms. Orange numbers and letters, some orange and gray trim. Mediapolis home whites, black numbers and letters, a little bit of orange and black trim. Warriors right to left as I see it. Mediapolis left to right. Wagenbach to jump it up against Wells. There's a whistle, tip in the air. Controlled by Mediapolis is number 20, Greer. And here we go. Holstein over on the other side. That's Bryn Wright over to Holstein. The Warriors in a zone underneath. Wagenbach, double team there. She'll kick it out around Holstein, or Hutchison, and number 20, then 30 from the corner is good. That's Bryn Wright with a 3 to start things off for Mediapolis. They lead at 3-0. And pressure coming. Adeline Snogren handling in the backcourt for the Warriors to Yurok. Back to Adeline Snogren and across to the left wing. Dribbled it behind her back. It's off the knee of number 1, Hutchison. And the Warriors will keep possession in the front court. 7:28 to go, first quarter, 3-zip Bulldogs. Mertens into Kaylee Snogren. She'll dribble into a 3. Don't not take it. Right elbow. Adeline Snogren a fake. Drive into the lane. A little runner. And it goes for Adeline Snogren. First points for the Warriors. Here comes pressure, 1-2-1-1 from Van Buren County. Mediapolis ahead, that's Bryn Wright, all the way over to Wagenbach, a 3 from the corner, short. Rebound to Sophia Yurok. Adeline Snogren trying to come up the right side. She'll dribble through the pressure, across Marley Mertens. Back to Adeline Snogren. Mediapolis in a man-to-man. Snogren on the drive, a runner, missed it to the right. Wagenbach in there for the rebound for the Bulldogs. Here comes Hutchison across the timeline. That's Bryn Wright, left wing, handoff to Hutchison. Oh, number 5 is Holstein, excuse me. Holstein in the corner into Wagenbach. Did she travel? Oh, no, they're going to call a ticky-tack foul on Adeline Snogren. Got to watch her foul trouble tonight. They need her on the floor, her ball handling. So that's the first on Adeline Snogren, first on the team. Line formation all the way across the free throw line. Extended. Bryn Wright will trigger for Mediapolis. All the way out high, Holstein. Back to Bryn Wright. Underneath, tipped away. It was intended for Hutchison. Stolen. Turnover, Mediapolis. Adeline Snogren all the way down. Intended for Kaylee. It's tipped loose into the hands of Bryn Wright. Turnover, Warriors. Comes Hutchison. Tried to dish it to 20. Greer. Stolen by the Warriors. Turnover, Mediapolis. Players hit the deck in the backcourt. Urach across. Oh, intended for Daphne Wells. It was tipped by Wagenbach. Checking on Adeline Snogren, who got bumped in the backcourt. She looks like she's okay, maybe hit in the eye. Urach will trigger on the baseline right side of the hoop for Van Buren County, who trails at 3-2. Gets it into Kaylee Snogren. Out to Mertens. Guarded by Greer. Mediapolis man-to-man, a lob pass for Adeline Snogren, not there. Mertens threw it away. Second turnover by the Warriors. Here comes Hutchison, left side, right. And Adeline just picked up her second foul. She just cannot do that. It's too valuable, even as a freshman, to have on the floor. Silly foul over there. Mediapolis gets it back in. Second team foul on the Warriors. They're working around to Holstein in the corner. Hutchison out with it high right of the key on a lob for Wagenbach. Snogren Kaylee will foul her. And Wagenbach favoring her left shoulder a little bit there after taking that contact. It's the first on Kaylee. The Snogren girls have all 3 fouls. Adeline with 2, Kaylee with 1. Wagenbach to the line for 2. First off to the left. A pretty bad miss for her, favoring that left shoulder. Adeline Snogren out. Aubrey Leffler into the ball game, the freshman for the Warriors. She'll switch spots on the lane. Urach will go underneath. Wagenbach will have a second. 5:40 to go, first quarter, 3-2. Mediapolis, second for Wagenbach. That one's good. 1 for 2 on that trip. She's on the board with a point. 4-2. They get it in to Kaylee Snogren. She's going to bring it down the left side. Here comes a trap from behind. Up ahead, Mertens. Out on the wing, a skip pass to Urach on the right side. Looking for a post-up for Wells. Guarded by Wagenbach, not there. Urach with it still. She'll dribble to the elbow into the lane. Kick out Mertens. 3 for Marley, left wing. Ooh, missed it. Overshot everything. Rebound over there to Hutchison. Holstein. Bryn Wright will swing it around to Greer. Inside Wagenbach in the lane. A kick out Holstein. She'll try a 3 right corner. Off the rim too hard. Good position. Aubrey Leffler. Rebound Warriors. To Kaylee Snogren. Up to Urach. Tipped. It's loose and out of bounds in the corner. Off of Wells. Turnover Warriors, their third. And you can see how valuable Adeline Snogren's ball handling is to this team. And she has to stay on the floor. Those silly fouls, I know Coach Randy Smith upset. Here comes Mediapolis in the corner. Wagenbach will try a 3. Short. Rebound inside. They'll bring it back out. Wagenbach will try a 3 wing this time. That one's off the rim as well. Hutchison on the board, and she missed it. Rebound Wells for the Warriors. Stolden, that's a turnover. Underneath, traveling. After the Warriors commit the turnover, Hutchison travels and gives it right back to Van Buren County. Urach into Mertens. 4-2 Mediapolis. Almost, or 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Oh, when she traveled or double dribbled with it, like she knew it, and the ref took him a minute to see it, but he saw it, the 5th turnover. Here comes Adeline Snogren and Ellie Doherty into the game for Daphne Wells and Aubrey Leffler. 4:27 to go, first quarter, 4-2 Bulldogs. They've got it in the front court. Inbounds Holstein from Greer. Warriors in a man-to-man, it looks like. Greer has it on the wing, looking for Wagenbach on a cut, not there. A screen from Hutchison over to the corner. Wagenbach, a shot fake and a drive by Wright. She'll kick it out. Wagenbach a 3 right wing. She's off on that one, and I think an offensive foul on Holstein underneath, shoving Kaylee Snogren is the way I saw it. Let's see if the refs agree. It's on 5. Holstein, her first. Mertens gets it in the background, in the backcourt. Urach, then Kaylee Snogren up to Adeline Snogren. Oh, tried to go across the lane. It was stolen by Wagenbach. Turnover Warriors there, 6. She'll bring it down the left side. Holstein, Greer a 3 right of the key. Off the rim, no good. Rebound loose. Urach took it off the face. Goes out of bounds. Last touched by Mediapolis, they say. And are they going to change the call? Might have been off of Urach's face. And they are going to give that one to the Bulldogs. So a stack formation on the left side. Bryn Wright will throw it in. Right of the hoop on the baseline. Into Wagenbach, a shot fake, and Snogren falls down, no call. Holstein a 3 left of the key. Back rim, no good. Mediapolis not shooting it well right now. Rebound, Bulldogs. Wagenbach now Holstein. 3:37 to go, 4-2 Mediapolis. Greer with it on the right side. They'll swing it around. Holstein. Right, Wagenbach, Hutchison a kick out. Greer missed it. Wagenbach will tip the rebound out to Holstein. Skip pass from Wright to Greer. Hutchison. Holstein with it between the circles. Now left of the key, and she traveled with it. Mediapolis looking sluggish right now. 4 points, almost 5 minutes into this first quarter. You don't normally see that from them, and their coach wants a 30-second timeout. 3:12 to go first quarter. 4-2 Mediapolis. Back with you in 30 seconds. You're tuned into Warrior Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Trevor at Slayton Players. Farmers, we know you don't get paid holidays or vacation days. Your hard work deserves to be rewarded. Take advantage of the Players Ag Advantage program and get up to $2,000 off select Ranger North Star models, plus $250 in free accessories and a 2-year warranty. Now through December 31st. Stop in and see us before the end of the year for that extra tax write-off at Slayton Players, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Terms and conditions apply. Not all will qualify for financing rates. See Slayton Players for details.
All right, back to the Atomo Radio broadcast booth we come from Mediapolis High School in Mediapolis, Iowa. Warriors trail it 4-2. They've got possession. Urach into Adeline Snogren in the backcourt, and here comes Van Buren County. No pressure for Mediapolis. They're in a man-to-man. Right side, Urach. A screen from Doherty. She goes the other way. Opens up on the drive. Urach missed it from the right side. Rebound, Bryn Wright. And you got to have that one. All the way over. Hutchison will fake a 3 and a drive. No blocking foul called on Kaylee Snogren. Back out. Intended for Holstein, tipped out of bounds by the Warriors. 2:51 to go, 4-2 Mediapolis. Holstein into Greer, handoff to Wright between the circles. Screen, she'll dribble in, take a long 2-pointer. That one's short. Rebound tipped to Hutchison, who goes and then gets it back. Skip past Holstein, she'll drive baseline, pull up an 8-foot runner, good. Grace Holstein, her first 2. 6-2 Mediapolis. Warriors get it in. Adeline Snogren commits a turnover with it. Warriors 7th. Mediapolis back with the ball. They've got possession in the front court. Greer into Wright. Back to live action we go. 2:26 to go. Left side to Greer. Now top of the key. Hutchison, right side. Holstein, a screen from Wagenbach. And they're going to call an illegal screen on Wagenbach, I believe. Yes. Let's wait to see if it goes up on the scoreboard. Substitution, Wagenbach out. That is her first. Team second. They get it in. Warriors due to Adeline Snogren. Over to Sophia Urach across the timeline. She's trapped. Back to Adeline. A shot fake and a drive, kick out Urach. A 3 blocked out of bounds. It'll go to Mediapolis. Let's get their substitution for you. Number 11, that's Thornburg, Macy Thornburg into the game. Here comes Ava Leffler for the Warriors for Marley Mertens. 2:02 to go, first quarter, 6-2. Mediapolis up by 4. Warriors 1-2-1-1 pressure. Greer down the left side. Over to Hutchison towards the corner. Now top of the key, right, a 3. That's good. Only a matter of time. Mediapolis girls can really play. She's got 6. Does right. It's 9-2. A minute 45 to go. Kaylee Snogren with it. Over to Sophia Urach. Underneath, Adeline Snogren wide open. Now a cutter to Ellie Doherty. She has to gather in the pass. Now back out high. Kaylee Snogren on the drive. Tried to cross over, lost it. A turnover on the Warriors, their 8th. Comes Bryn Wright, a Holstein. She'll drive the baseline right corner, left it short. Rebound to Kaylee Snogren in Van Buren County. And she's tripped in the backcourt. Number 5, Holstein on the foul. I believe that's going to be her second. It is. Third on the team, each team with 3 team fouls. Number 2, Madden T into the game for Holstein. T is a junior. Ava Leffler out, Aubrey Leffler in. Urach, Mertens, Adeline Snogren, Aubrey Leffler, and Doherty on the floor. Urach into Adeline Snogren, Aubrey Leffler, a 1-2-1-1 press. Long pass all the way down to Mertens. Oh, she couldn't handle it from Adeline Snogren, and the Warriors just committed their 9th turnover here in the first quarter. 9-2. Mediapolis up 7, a minute 11 to go. We're in quarter number 1. Adeline Snogren out. Randy Smith doing a little coaching there. Ava Leffler back into the ball game. Here we go, back to live action. Right, left side Greer. Man-to-man by Van Buren County. Hutchison between the circles. Right side, that's T with it. Screen and a roll. 11, Thornburg. Don't give it to her. Out to Hutchison, a runner. And it falls from the middle of the lane. For number 1, Hutchison, she's got 2. It's 11-2. Mediapolis up 9, 45 seconds to go. They get it into Marley Mertens. Go with it, Marley. Geez, you had a breakaway. She pulls up in the backcourt to Aubrey Leffler, top of the key. Right side, Ava Leffler with it. Back to Urach, out high on the right wing with 33 to go. 23 on the shot clock. Over to Aubrey Leffler, left side. She'll use a screen from Urach, take it all the way over to the right. Lost it. Turnover, their 10th. Back into the hands of Mediapolis. Hutchison all the way down to number 2 with a little banker. That's good for Madden T. Assist Hutchison. 13-2, 13 seconds left. Urach into Mertens. Back to Urach. Sophia's got the left side if she wants it. Back to Aubrey Leffler. That pass is tipped and stolen by Wright. Wright against Mertens. And can't stop her at the horn. Number 30, Bryn Wright with the layup. She's got 8. It's 15-2 after 1 quarter of play. Mediapolis with a 13-point lead. Let's take a 60-second break. Come on back for the start of the second quarter. Brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. You're tuned in to Warrior Basketball right here on the Atemlo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
All right, we're back to the Atemlo Radio broadcast booth, underway in the second quarter. 15-2 Mediapolis, Warriors with possession. Adeline Snogren to Kaylee on the right side, back to Adeline. Mediapolis in a man-to-man. A fake and a drive, handoff Urach. Guarded by Greer. Underneath, Adeline Snogren, she's fouled. Oh no, that's Wells with it in there, I'm sorry. She's fouled by number 11, Thornburg, from behind. Let's see if the ref agrees with me, and he does. Thornburg gets the foul, her first, team first here in the second quarter. Daphne Wells to the line to shoot a couple for the Warriors. 7:44 to go, just underway in the second quarter. Wells, good. Warriors, 101 from the line tonight. Wells on the board with a point. It's 15-3. Mediapolis with the lead. Daphne, second on the way. That one goes off to the right, tipped out of bounds by Mediapolis. It'll stay with Van Buren County. And here comes Wagenbach and Holstein back into the game for Thornburg and T. 3 on the left, 1 on the right. Urach will trigger on the baseline left side of the hoop for the Warriors. Looking, way out high to Kaylee. A nice catch between the circles. Right side to Adeline. Mediapolis a man-to-man. Now between the circles, Kaylee. Back to Adeline. Thought about a three. Still thinking about it. Looking for Urach on a cut on the baseline. Not there. She'll drive to the baseline. Now spin back out of there. Turn with it, and it's dribbled out of bounds. Off of the Warriors. Their 12th turnover. That's too many against a good team like Mediapolis. The score dictates that. It's 15-3. Bulldogs, 7:26 to go. Second quarter. No pressure from the Warriors. Here comes Bryn Wright. Between the circles, left side, Greer. Warriors in a man-to-man. Top of the key now. Hutchison over to Holstein. Ooh, a nice back pick on the other side of the lane. Across screen for Wagenbach. Got it to her. She missed it. Rebound Warriors. Wide open look. You don't see her miss that one too much. Double team Snowgren in the back. It's tipped. Urach comes to get it. Back to Adeline. Up, and they're going to hit him with a 10-second violation. Snowgren Kaylee just couldn't get across in time. That's the 13th turnover for Van Buren County with 7:01 to go second quarter. Greer into Wright in the front court. To the corner for Holstein now. On the wing. She'll take it to the top of the key. They'll work it around left side to Wagenbach now. Bryn Wright left of the key over to Holstein. A screen from Wright. Hutchison thought about one. Did she travel? They didn't call her for it. Wagenbach a three right of the key. Short. Rebound Holstein. And Mediapolis throws it away. In their front court, so Warriors possession in their back court. Fifth turnover from Mediapolis. Urach into Adeline Snowgren. And we're back to live action with 6.5 to go. 15-3. Mediapolis. Snowgren dancing with it. Top of the key. Handoff to Kaylee. Underneath to Adeline. She makes the catch. Hutchison on her. Adeline will dribble it out to the wing. All the way around top of the key. Elbow down the left side of the lane. Throw one up with the left hand. It goes. Nice driving left-handed layup by Adeline Snowgren. She's got 4 of the 5. 15-5. Mediapolis up 10. 6:08 to go. Wright. Back out. Holstein 3. Top of the key. Back rim no good. A rebound to Wright. Out to Hutchison, another 3. That one too strong. Rebound to Kaylee Snowgren. A handoff to Adeline. Adeline gets tripped, and they do call a foul, crossing the mid-court stripe. Hutchison gets it. Her first. 5:53 to go second quarter. 15-5 Bulldogs. Mertens into Adeline Snowgren. Here we go back to live action. 32 on the shot clock. Between the circles, Adeline going to the right side. Mertens off the screen, top of the key. It's a screen from Urach on a drive down the lane, lost the handle. Into the hands of Greer. Turnover Warriors, the 14th. Here's Holstein on a drive, off the wing, back out. All the way around Greer, left of the key 3, no good. Rebound tipped around into the hands of Kaylee Snowgren for the Warriors. All the way down to Urach. Sophia on a drive off the right side. Underneath, reverse layup, and it goes. Nice reverse layup. Sophia Urach on the board. Her first 2, it's 15-7. Mediapolis up 8, 5:14 to go second quarter. Holstein, right, between the circles. Van Buren County in a zone. She'll dribble in, take a long two-pointer, and can it. For number 30, Bryn Wright. She's got 10, 17-7. And it looks like we got a timeout coming from head coach Randy Smith, a full timeout. 4:59 to go, second quarter, 17-7. Mediapolis up 10 on the Warriors. Back with you in 60 seconds, right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, this is Amanda Manning Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending solutions tailored to your needs. Whether it's land, equipment, or operational expenses, we've got the tools to help your operation grow. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and local experts who understand agriculture, we're here to support you every step of the way. Partner with a bank that knows the land and stands by its people. First Iowa State Bank, your ag lending partner. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
We are back with you in the Temple Radio broadcast booth. Pressure from Mediapolis. Possession to the Warriors in the backcourt. They throw it in from one person to the other behind the line. Adeline Snogren gets it from Urach. Tried to throw a long pass to midcourt to Daphne Wells. She fails to make the catch, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover Warriors, their fourth. Mediapolis with it again into the front court. That's right. Left side, Hutchison over to Greer. Warriors in a man-to-man. Holstein top of the key into Hutchison. A turn and face, a step through, missed the shot. Rebound, Kaylee Snogren for the Warriors. Over to Adeline Snogren, pressure from Mediapolis. Pass tipped. Mertens lets it go out of bounds. It'll stay with Van Buren County in the front court. 4:37 to go, second quarter. Mediapolis up 10, 17-7. Urach will inbound for Van Buren County. It's it into Kaylee Snogren. She's fouled by Holstein. That'll be Holstein's third. Team's third in the second quarter. The Warriors with 0 team fouls. Holstein will have a seat. Number 11, Thornburg, back into the game for the Bulldogs. Another sideline inbounds for Urach and the Warriors. Gets it into Mertens in the corner. Marley now out high. Snogren. That's Kaylee over to Adeline. Shot fake on the right wing. A drive into the lane. She'll try a left-handed layup. It goes. That's some good skill from Adeline Snogren. Driving left-handed layup. A banker. It goes, and she's going to have a chance at a three-point play. Fouls on number 1, Josie Hutchison. I think. Yes, that's her second. Team's fourth. Shooting foul. Count the hoop for Snogren. She's got 6. Adeline missed the free throw. Rebound into the hands of Hutchison for Mediapolis. Here comes Josie across the timeline. She'll keep the dribble left side. Thornburg. Here's Wright, a 3 right of the key, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net for Bryn Wright. She can really shoot it. She's got 13, 20-9, Mediapolis 4:05 to go. Adeline Snogren across the timeline. Back to Kaylee, out high. Right side, Urach trying to go underneath the Wells. Maybe a bounce pass, got tipped and stolen. It's the Warriors' 5th turnover of the quarter, 16th of the game. Wagenbach a 3 left wing. She gets her first. Wagenbach trying to get that 3 to go. She finally did. She's got 4. It's 23-9. Inbounds Urach back to Mertens. 3:40 to go, second quarter. Back to Urach, up to Kaylee across the timeline. They beat the clock underneath Wells. She'll try one. It came up short, but a foul coming on the Bulldogs. Good job beating the press that time by the Warriors. Wagenbach gets her second. Daphne Wells to the line. Shooting 2 for Van Buren County. First on the way for Daphne is good. Warriors 2 of 4 from the line so far tonight. Wells has a couple. Horn beeps, but it's for Wells. Doherty waiting to check in if Wells can convert this free throw. If not, Daphne will stay in the game. Shot on the way. Missed it. Rebound Hutchison for Mediapolis. And here come the Bulldogs leading at 23-10. 3.5 to go, second quarter. Hutchison picked up her dribble out high. Now to the left side, Thornburg. Back to Hutchison. Warriors in a 1-3-1. Daphne Wells tries to get the steal. Wagenbach, a kick out from the elbow. Greer has it. A skip past Hutchison. She'll try a 3 left wing. And she got it. Hutchison connects. She's got 5. It's 26-10, 3:10 to go. Adeline Snogren to Kaylee, middle of the floor. Pass tipped. Turnover Warriors. Left-handed layup by Wright. Missed. Adeline Snogren with a rebound. Long pass to Urach. And I think Randy Smith wants a 30-second timeout. 2:59 to go, second quarter. Mediapolis up 16, 26-10. We'll take a quick 30-second break. You're tuned in to Warrior Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Back with you to the Atomo Radio broadcast booth. We come from Mediapolis, Iowa, Mediapolis High School. 2:59 to go, second quarter. Warriors with possession in the backcourt after a 30-second timeout. They throw it away on the inbounds. Thornburg with a steal, and she traveled, turning it right back over. The team's trade turnovers. The Warriors with 18 turnovers here in the first half so far. Mediapolis with 6. Madden T coming in for Thornburg. Yurok will do it again in the backcourt for the Warriors. Gets it into Adeline Snogren. Hutchison on her. She'll take it to the right and cross the timeline. Pick up her dribble in a terrible spot. Yurok hadn't established in the front court, and it's an over and back on the Warriors. And it's just not a good spot to pick up your dribble right over in that corner, on either side of the timeline. Here comes Aubrey Leffler in for Adeline Snogren. She's frustrated. 2:51 to go. Second quarter, 26-10. Randy Smith doing some more coaching over there. Right to Greer. A skip pass to T. Hutchison into Wagenbach. A spin move, turn and face, a kick across. And Wright will try a three left of the key. That girl can shoot it, folks. It's good. It's her fourth three of the first half. She's got 16 of their 29. And another turnover in the backcourt, this one against Sophia Yurok. Warriors really struggling with the pressure. They just need to slow down and not panic. Reverse the ball, find somebody in the middle of the court and take it across the timeline, and the defense will have to fall back. Here comes Ali Pedretti into the game for Yurok. 2:32 to go in the second quarter, 29-10 Mediapolis. Inbounds to right, in between the circles, now right side. Madden T back to right, Hutchison, lob pass in, Wagenbach, a kick out right, a three right wing. And that one rolls around and drops through. She's having herself a big night. Especially here in the first half, it's 32-10. Kaylee Snogren up ahead, Ellie Dougherty. Back to Kaylee on a drive down the middle of the lane, a late foot runner, rolls around and drops through. Kaylee Snogren on the board, her first two. It's 32-12, a 20-point lead, 2:06 to go. Right over to Wagenbach, and she buries a three from the left wing. Mediapolis right back at you. You got to get back. Wagenbach has 7. It's 35-12. A turnover by the Warriors. Madden T. Greer right back to T. A three right of the key. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Pedretti for Van Buren County. Off to Aubrey Leffler into the game. Warriors trying to jump and pass, and that's dangerous. Ellie Dougherty to Ava Leffler on the left wing. Back out high, Kaylee Snogren in between the circles. Minute 38 to go in the half. Kaylee taking it towards the right side. Now back across the key, top of the key to Aubrey Leffler. Trying to go underneath Ellie Dougherty against Wagenbach. Dougherty turning, kick out, Pedretti. Aubrey Leffler with it against Greer. Over to Kaylee, way out high left side, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Ava Leffler with it, one dribble, picked it up, doesn't see it, 4 on the shot clock. Kaylee, 3, 2, she's gonna have to shoot it and does. It's tipped, and it won't draw a rim. That's a shot clock violation on the Warriors. 22nd turnover of the first half for Van Buren County. Anybody who knows anything about basketball and is listening knows that that's too many. 35-12, Mediapolis up big. Mertens and Yurok coming back in for Leffler. That's Ava Leffler and Pedretti going to the bench. Minute 11 to go. Back to live action. Mediapolis across the timeline right side. Right in the corner. A three by T. Rimmed out. Rebound Ellie Dougherty for the Warriors. Aubrey Leffler over to Yurok. Still in the backcourt. Looking for help. Yurok picked up her dribble. Gets it across. Kaylee Snogren. Right wing. Skip past Mertens. She'll try a three left side. Good. Need more of that. Marley Mertens, a three-pointer brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal, be a great school for all kids, Warrior Pride countywide. Marley's got 3. It's 35-15, a 20-point lead in Mediapolis. They've got it in the front court. Free throw line kick out. Tried to go to T from Hutchison in the corner, and it's tipped out of bounds by the Warriors with 37.4 to go, second period. Inbound in the corner for Madden T and Mediapolis. Into Wagenbach, back to T. Back to Wagenbach, a fake, a step to her left. She'll try a long two. Oh, too strong. Yurok on the rebound on the weak side. Gets it to Aubrey Leffler. Over the defense to Kaylee Snogren. Go, you got an advantage. Dougherty cutting down the middle of the lane. Oh, she missed the layup. Good job by the Warriors trying to make him pay. He just couldn't convert. Rebound to Wagenbach. Left wing over to Greer. Now top of the key right. Wagenbach, Greer, they're playing catch with it. A wide open three. Greer back rimmed it, no good. Rebound Kaylee Snogren to Mertens. Aubrey Leffler up ahead of the defense, tipped out of bounds by Wagenbach. A pass intended for Yurok up the right side across the timeline. The Warriors have it in the front court. 3.8 seconds. We're ticking down in the end of the second quarter here. Substitutions. Maddie Coral going to come into the game for Ellie Dougherty. Stack formation in front of Yurok. She's out high in the front court. Gets it into Mertens. Got to shoot at Marley, and she tried. It's blocked. And 0.5 on the clock. They're going to call a jump. It goes to Mediapolis. So turnover Van Buren County. Right into Greer. A long heave will come up well short. So we're through 2 quarters of play. 35-15. Mediapolis with a 20-point lead here at the half. Mediapolis puts up 20 in that second quarter to 13 for Van Buren County. All right, that'll take us to the halftime show and stats brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding areas. Let's do a quick second quarter recap here before we send it to a break. In that second quarter, the Warriors with 12 turnovers. They had 10 rebounds from the free throw line. They were 2 of 5 was Van Buren County in that second quarter. Mediapolis, 2 turnovers in the second quarter, 5 rebounds, no free throws for Mediapolis in the second quarter. All right, that catches you up on the quarter recaps. We'll get into the halftime stats when we come back. 3-minute break. I'll do my best to add things up through 2 quarters of play. We'll talk about it when we come back. After this 3-minute break, you're tuned into Warrior Basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
To build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive Lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Make your holidays merrier at Dowd's Quick Stop. All December long, we're serving up Christmas cheer with unbeatable deals. Feed the family with a large taco pizza for just $18.99. Hosting a holiday party? Grab a dozen fresh-baked cookies for only $20. Perfect for Santa and your guests. Need a cozy winter meal? Medium one-topping pizza for $10, or warm up with a chicken strip or wing basket with fries for just $10.50. Dowd's Quick Stop, making your Christmas delicious. Stop in and celebrate the season with us.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Once again, back with you here from Mediapolis, Iowa, Mediapolis High School inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. We're at half of the girls varsity game with our score. The Mediapolis Bulldogs 35, the Van Buren County Warriors 15. It was 15-2. Mediapolis up by 13 after 1 quarter of play. Mediapolis outscores them by 7 in the second quarter, 20-13, to turn that 13-point lead into a 20-point lead here at the half, 35-15. Let's go over some team stats from the first half of play. I have 23 turnovers for Van Buren County to just 6 for Mediapolis. Rebounds stand at 15-14 in favor of Mediapolis. Free throws, 2 of 5 for Van Buren County, 1 of 2 for Mediapolis. Not a lot of free throws shot in that first half. Let's take a look at some individual statistics. Scoring-wise, for Mediapolis, they had 5 players in the scoring column, 1 in double figures, led by Bryn Wright with a big first half. She's got 19. Ella Wagenbach with 7. Josie Hutchison with 5. Madden T and Grace Holstein each have 2. For the Warriors, they had 5 players score as well. Nobody in double figures, led by Adeline Snogren with 6. Marley Mertens with 3. Urach, Kaylee Snogren, and Daphne Wells each with 2 points. That's a look at the halftime stats. Halftime stats and show brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding areas. We did quarter recaps of the first and second quarter. Those are brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. Tonight's opening tip brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials. Warrior Fast Break Points tonight brought to you by the Van Buren County Hospital. Simply remarkable. Warrior timeouts, they've used 2 of them. They have 3 left. Mediapolis with 4 left. Those timeouts brought to you by Wasco Hardware. Check out their showroom floor downtown Keosauqua. Pre-game stats today. Tugboat Transportation, proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. What else have we gone through? Oh, the pregame show and Warrior made 3-pointers. They've got one of them tonight, my Marley Mertens. That's sponsored by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride countywide. First and second quarters brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building material supplier in Dowd's. They'll sponsor the third and fourth quarters as well. Post-game show will be Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with monument sales and Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Smithburg Automotive with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. My coaches' interviews throughout the course of the year. First Iowa State Bank of Albia, Bloomfield, Cantrell, Eddyville, and Keosauqua, member FDIC. Conference standings in the pregame show. Slayton Polaris, 8 miles west of Pulaski. Check out their great selection of Rangers and ATVs and drive one home today. Game recap in the postgame show. Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua asked them about free delivery or curbside pickup options, and the player of the game will be brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering concrete to Ottumwa, Fairfield, Bloomfield, and the surrounding areas. I think that's all of our wonderful sponsors and their in-game reads. Just thought I'd go through them with you as we try to kill a little bit of time here during the halftime show. If you're in the area and need some local business, please make sure you give them a chance. Those local sponsors, so important to this broadcast, being able to be heard at 92.7 KTWA, also viewed on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. 2 minutes, 35 seconds left here at the half. We'll take a 2-minute break, and then when we come back, we'll be about 30 seconds away from starting the third quarter of play. Mediapolis leads at 35-15 in the girls' varsity game here at the half. Remember, the boys will follow. We'll kill the girls' stream, load up a new stream key, do a refresh. For those of you watching on YouTube, find the thumbnail to tune into the boys' game. For those of you listening on the radio, should just be a little bit of an extended commercial break. So a 2-minute break. We'll finish up the halftime show when we come back. You're tuned in to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
I'm Dalen Dick with Pilot Grove Savings Bank, and we're thankful for the trust our customers place in us every day. Whether it's helping you buy your first home, grow your business, or plan for the future, we're proud to be your community bank. From all of us at Pilot Grove Savings Bank, thank you for letting us be a part of your story. Visit us online at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, back with you at Atomo Radio broadcast booth. Mediapolis, Iowa, Mediapolis High School. Start the third quarter. Warriors with possession. They'll be going left to right as I see it. Mediapolis right to left. Urach into Kaylee Snowgren over to Adeline. Mediapolis in a trapping zone. Across one side to the other to Urach. Now Mertens in the corner and a drive cut off by Wright. Inside Daphne Wells. She'll turn and put one up. Missed it from the right side. Rebound Hutchison on the weak side for Mediapolis. She'll bring it down. Out high right wing. Top of the key. Right over to Greer to Holstein in the left corner. Skip pass to Hutchison. Here comes a three. Wagenbach right wing. Nothing but the bottom of the net for number 10, Ella Wagenbach. She's got 10. Mediapolis drops back. They lead at 38-15. Half-court token pressure. Adeline Snowgren over the defense to Kaylee. Now over to Mertens on the left wing. A shot fake. Not there on the drive. Back to Kaylee. Pass tipped. Urach's got it right of the key. Right side, Adeline Snowgren. She'll take it left. All the way over to the left side. Behind the back. Here comes the trap. She lost it, and they're going to call her with a double dribble. Turnover Warriors. 7:05 to go. Third quarter, 38-15. Mediapolis up by 23. No pressure from the Warriors. Greer into right. Holstein with it. She'll try a three right wing. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound Daphne Wells on the weak side for Van Buren County. Mediapolis going to pick up at half court here with a trap. Adeline down the left side to Mertens, guarded by Holstein. Some penetration would beat this defense. Marley drives in, put up a runner, no good. Rebound Holstein. Beat that trap, and you got advantage. Hutchison will try a three right wing and bury it. She's got 8, 15, 6:27 to go third quarter. Across the timeline, Mertens. There's the weakness right there. Snowgren down the lane. Kaylee missed the runner. Banked it too hard. Rebound Wagenbach. That's the weakness. You beat that trap, and it's open in the middle of the floor for the Warriors. They're figuring that out. Here comes a three left corner. Off the rim by Greer. Rebound Kaylee Snowgren for Van Buren County. 6:04 to go. Third quarter, 41-15. Adeline Snowgren with it on the left side. Here comes the trap. She gets it out of there to Kaylee Snowgren, a three, top of the key. If you can convert, you can beat this defense. The Warriors just not converting right now. She missed a three, did Kaylee, from the top of the key. All the way over to Greer. She missed a three on the left wing. Rebound fought for on the weak side. Wagenbach has it for the Bulldogs. A kick out to Greer, right. Hutchison, they'll swing it around on a drive down the right side of the lane. Turn around, spin move, short jumper. Missed it. Rebound loose. It's out to Holstein. Over to Wagenbach, and a drive off the left wing. Right-handed layup from the left side is good for Ella Wagenbach. She's got 12. 43-15, 5:25 to go in the third. Adeline Snowgren pass tipped. You got to be, she's too careless with it. It's a turnover as she's trying to beat that trap into the hands of Holstein. Hutchison, now Holstein, right of the key, left of the key for right. Skip pass Hutchison over to Greer. Right corner three is good. They got a bunch of girls who can really shoot it, and I knew that coming in here, and they started off slow, but they're starting to show what they can do now. That's Greer's. She's got three. Here's another turnover. Wright has it. And Kaylee going to commit the foul on a drive by Bryn Wright, left side of the lane. Kaylee Snowgren will get her second. First on the team in the third quarter. None on Mediapolis so far. It's a shooting foul, they're calling it. So Bryn Wright, the 5'7" senior guard, number 30 to the line for two. First on the way rolls around and drops through. Mediapolis 2 of 3 from the line. Bryn Wright has 20. Aubrey Leffler into the game for Adeline Snowgren. 4:52 to go third quarter. 47-15. Mediapolis up by 32. Bryn Wright, a second attempt on the way. That one back rim too strong. Rebound Urach. 1 for 2 on that trip for Bryn Wright. Kaylee Snowgren over the defense. Was it tipped? Intended for Marley Mertens, and the Warriors just not making good decisions on a little bit of pressure they're facing right now. So not tipped by Mediapolis. That's a turnover, and Ava Leffler into the game for Kaylee Snogren. 4:45 to go in the third. Still 47-15. Greer into right in the backcourt. No pressure from the Warriors. Looks like they're going to play a 1-3-1. Right with it. Lob pass underneath. Caught. Shot up by Hutchison. No good, but a foul coming on Aubrey Leffler. Shooting foul, I believe. It is on Aubrey Leffler, her first. Team's second. First is good by Hutchison. Second is good as well. She has 10, 2 of 2 on that trip for her. It's 49-15. Aubrey Leffler with a lob over the trap. Gets it to Daphne Wells, right side. She's trapped. She'll get it to Ava Leffler all the way over to Mertens on the left side. Skip pass to Urach. She'll try a 3 right wing for Sophia, and it's good. Brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Urach with 5. Nice looking shot there. 49-18, 4:12 to go in the third. Across the timeline is Bryn Wright. A screen right from Wagenbach. She'll stop and pop a 3. Missed it to the right, goes out of bounds. That'll be possession Van Buren County. Mediapolis falling back now. They're picking up at half court with a trap. Holstein and Greer running a trap. He sent some more players up there. Other players for Van Buren County too far back. They get it over to Urach on the right side. Lob over the defense intended for Ava Leffler on a cut along the baseline. They don't connect on that one. They throw it out of bounds. I'd have somebody in the middle and somebody on each side and try to beat that trap a little bit easier and run somebody in the middle of the court to get a pass and turn and go. And Wright mishandled it across the timeline. Turnover Bulldogs. Instead of just letting one dribbler face that trap and try to throw it over, Mediapolis getting their hands on a lot of passes at center court. Send a couple more players up there to help the dribbler out maybe, instead of lobbing it over all the time. They get it to Mertens. Long skip pass over to Urach. She'll try another 3. That's deep. Short from the right of the key. Rebound to Greer. She'll bring it down with the left hand on the left side. Back out right. Over to Hutchison. Right of the key 3 for Josie. Good. Josie Hutchison heating up here in the second half. She's got 8 in the second half, 13 in the game, 52-18, 3:25 to go. Urach right then left across the timeline. Holstein with a slap foul against Urach. Holstein going to pick up, she's the only one in foul trouble. That's her 4th. First on the team. Thornburg in for Wright. They're going to leave Holstein in the game with 3:20 to go in the third quarter. 52-18, Mediapolis inbounds. Urach to Aubrey Leffler in the front court. Back to Sophia. Another 3, way out deep, and she's fouled as she attempted it by Greer. 3 free throws coming for Sophia Urach after being fouled on the 3-point attempt by number 20, Amelia Greer. Her first, team second in the third quarter, each team with 2 team fouls. Urach to the line for 3 with 3:15 to go here in the third. First is good for Sophia. Warriors 3 of 6 from the stripe tonight. Urach has 6. Second on the way for Sophia. That one's good as well. First 2, nothing but the bottom of the net. Let's see if she can make all 3. 52-20. Mediapolis up 32 with 3:15 to go here in the third. Sophia's third. Ooh, spins in. 3 for 3 on that trip for Urach. She's got 8. Sophia will take a seat. Allie Pedretti into the game. They get it in from Greer to Hutchison. Across the timeline between the circles for Josie. Wanted to hand off Holstein. Now they go backwards. Was it tipped? She recovers, takes it over to the right side. Wagenbach against Doherty. A dribble and a pickup. In the corner, Ava Leffler with a foul on Holstein, or just out of bounds. We'll see. I think it just tipped out of bounds by the Warriors. Greer will inbound it over there in the corner with 2:57 to go. Third quarter, 52-21 Mediapolis. Into Wagenbach in the corner. She'll try a long one off the rim. I don't know if it was a 3 or a 2. Rebound loose into the hands of Ellie Doherty. To Mertens, to Aubrey Leffler. There's the trap. Got to send somebody to help her. Here comes Mertens to help out. Good job, Marley. Free throw line. Lost it. Greer with another foul. She can't believe it, but she's going to pick it up. Let's see. That's Greer, her second. Team's third for Mediapolis here in the third quarter. Aubrey Leffler over to Pedretti. Intended for Pedretti, stolen by Hutchison. Turnover. Josie all the way down. Right-handed layup is good for Josie Hutchison. She's got 10 in the second half, or 10 in the third quarter here, 15 in the game, 54-21. Aubrey Leffler around the trap, gives it to Ava Leffler on the right wing. Inside to Doherty. Kick out Ava Leffler. Warriors need to spread out a little bit. Aubrey has it. She'll drive from the right wing into the lane. A 6-foot runner off the back rim, no good. Rebound Hutchison for the Bulldogs. She'll bring it down the right side to Greer. Back to Hutchison, now top of the key, Holstein. Handoff for Thornburg, handoff Hutchison. Down the left side of the lane, a kick out Wagenbach, 3 on the way for Ella. Off the rim, left it short. Rebound Ava Leffler for Van Buren County. Off to Aubrey Leffler, over the defensive trap at midcourt to Mertens. High out on the left side. Marley on the dribble, looking for help in the corner to Pedretti. Alley on a drive. Skip pass across, Ava Leffler, guarded by Thornburg. Back to Pedretti, and now right of the key for Aubrey Leffler on a drive and a kick out. Ava Leffler a 3. Good. Oh, no, a long 2, excuse me. Ava Leffler with a long 2 just inside the three-point line from that right corner. Ava Leffler on the board with her first 2, 54-23. Hutchison a 3. Left wing, nothing but the bottom of the net. She's having a big third quarter. 57-23 with a minute 19 to go. Aubrey Leffler around the trap, right side. That's at center court. Take it to the wing. Double team, tried to step through. It's loose and turned over into the hands of Thornburg. Across to Holstein. They misconnect into the hands of Aubrey Leffler. Turnover in Mediapolis all the way down. Ava Leffler on a drive. Step through. I don't think it was a travel. She gets 2 steps, and they nail her with it. Looked like a little bit of a Euro step. Wagenbach out. So it's a turnover for Van Buren County. And number 2, Madden T into the game. She inbounds it to Holstein. Here comes Mediapolis. We're under a minute now in the third. 57-23, they lead it. Number 3, Addie Steffener into the game. And nice, she hits Hutchison on a cut, and another 2 for Josie Hutchison, continuing her big third quarter. I'll add them up when we get to the quarter recap. 59-23, 43 seconds to go. Mertens left side, Pedretti left corner into Ellie Doherty against Hutchison. Ellie will turn, kick it out to Mertens. Steffener on her. Over to Aubrey Leffler, a 3 right of the key. Left it into the crotch between the rim and the Thornburg. Oh, stolen by Ava Leffler on an outlet pass, and she's fouled. Let's get the foul for Mediapolis. They have a sub entering the game. Thornburg gets it, I think that's her second. Number 4, Peyton Gerling into the game. Ava Leffler will trigger with 3 in a stack in front of her, and Ellie Doherty on the right or left side of the lane. Leffler is on the right baseline, and she'll look to throw it in as soon as the referees are ready to go. And it looks like we are. Clock is running because of the deficit. Ava Leffler looking for help, still looking, gets it into Doherty on the post. Kick out Mertens. Marley will try a deep 3. It might have been tipped. Aubrey Leffler gets the rebound underneath the hoop. She'll kick it out, but the pass went to nobody. And it's out of bounds way back on the other side of the court. And the clock should run unless Mediapolis coach called a timeout with 4.4 seconds left in the third quarter. Up 59-23. That's a little bit strange. Unless he wants to run a play or something here. But seriously, dude, you're up 59-23 and you're calling a timeout with 4.4 seconds left in the third quarter. The clock should have ran and expired because the deficit is big. So I'm not really sure why the need, but especially with a bunch of subs in the game. Mediapolis will have it in the front court. Line formation all the way across. Holstein will trigger it. Warriors in a man-to-man. They switch the screen. Good job. Get it into the screener. Number 2, it's thrown away and loose. And a jump ball. Pass was intended for Madden T. As a screen, she set the screen and then cut to the hoop. 1.1 left. On the alternating possession. And now they just let the clock run out. That stays with Mediapolis. So we're through 3 quarters of play is the end result. 59-23. Let's take a... let's see what they scored in the quarter. Mediapolis with 24 points in the third quarter. The Warriors with 8. Let's take a 60-second break. We'll do a third quarter recap when we come back. We'll start the fourth quarter also. Brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building material supplier in Dowd's. 59-23. Mediapolis leads it after 3 quarters of play. You're tuned in to Warrior Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive Lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
All right, we're back to live fourth quarter action. Greer with a layup on the Mediapolis first possession. They lead at 61-23. Yurok with it on the right wing. On a drive, and a little runner. Left side, missed it. Loose in the lane to Wagenbach. Ella Wagenbach will bring it up between the circles. Now top of the key, handoff backwards to Wright. It's Bryn Wright. She'll want a three left wing. It's good. She's got 23 on the night, 64-23. 7:14 to go in the fourth. Aubrey Leffler to Yurok, out high right side, guarded by Thornburg. A screen from Doherty. And they're going to call her with a double dribble. Van Buren County. Clock's going to run now because of the deficit. Here comes Kaylee Snogren. Back into the game for Ava Leffler. 6:50 to go. Greer into Wright. Drive off the left side, kick out Greer, shot fake to the free throw line, back to Wright. She'll shoot shot fake and drive to the right elbow and down the right side of the lane. Fouled on the drive is Bryn Wright. I believe Doherty going to pick that one up. She will. Her first, team first in the fourth. Adeline Snogren returning for Aubrey Leffler. 6:20, clock moving because of the difference in score. Right side baseline, Wright will look to throw it in. All the way out high to number 24 in the lane, a jumper, no good. I missed that substitution for you. 24 is Kenna Jankowski. She missed the 12-foot jumper, but it stays with Mediapolis. Wright will throw it in. Three in front of her, one on the other side. Here comes a cross screen. Jankowski to the corner, not there. They get it into Wagenbach. Bryn Wright gets tipped right back to her. She stepped in bounds and grabbed it. She'll take it around to the right side. Kaylee Snogren trying to bother her. Couldn't get the steal. Top of the key, Greer a three. Off the rim, no good. Jankowski in there, beat Mertens. No box out. Missed the shot. Rebound, Adeline Snogren. On the left side, left-handed layup is good. Counted in a foul. Adeline Snogren, good with her left hand. Let's get the foul for Mediapolis. 20. It's the third on Amelia Greer. Count the hoop for Adeline Snogren. She's leading the way tonight with 8. And she makes the free throw for the three-point play. She's got 9 now. Hutchison had 15 in that third quarter. 64-26. All the way down to Thornburg, a drive off the left baseline. Kick out. Greer, right, top of the key, right side. Wagenbach a three. That's one's going to be short. Rebound, Kaylee Snogren outlet to Sophia Yurok. Adeline Snogren across the timeline, center of the court. Left, she tried a left-handed pass into Kaylee Snogren, who was cutting down the left side of the lane. Kaylee fell down, and the pass went errantly out of bounds. Would have been a good look if she wouldn't have fallen down. Ellie Doherty out, Daphne Wells in. 4:52 to go, 64-26. 38-point game. Here comes Mediapolis. Right to Greer, right side. Here comes Jankowski and Thornburg on a cut. Not there. Back to Wright. Between the circles, she'll go right. Hand off Wagenbach. A drive into the lane. Little runner from 6. Too strong. Rebound Kaylee Snogren for the Warriors. Gives it to Adeline. 4.5 to go in the fourth quarter. 64-26. Over to Kaylee. Over to Yurok in the corner on a cut to Adeline. She missed the short little banker. Wells on a rebound. She puts it back in. Nice offensive rebound, Daphne Wells. Wells has 4. 64-28. Here comes a drive, Bryn Wright, all the way through the Warrior defense. Layup, good for 2. She's continuing her big night. I think she has 26. No, 25, excuse me. 66-28 with just over 4 to go. Yurok Oh, lost it, and Greer picked it up. Adeline Snogren pick up the foul on the loose ball. It'll be a loose ball foul. She did. Her third. Teams, and we got mass substitutions coming for Mediapolis now. Holstein into the game with Madden T. Number 3 is Steffener. 1 is Hutchison. 4 is Gerling. Hutchison has it left wing. Just over 3.5 to go. Madden T, top of the key, right side, Holstein. Warriors in a man-to-man. On a cut to Hutchison and a kick out to Steffener. No, Holstein will try one right wing, and it's good. Three-pointer, Grace Holstein. She's got 5. 69-28. Adeline Snogren, right of the key, over to Kaylee, back to Adeline. Over to Urach in the corner. Adeline Snogren on a cut, not there. There's Wells, the second one through. They give it to her. She'll turn and put one up off the rim. Foul coming on number 2, Madden T. I'm going to give her 2 shots. Wells to the line. Madden T with her first. Clock stopped because of the free throws. 2 team fouls on each in the fourth quarter. Daphne Wells to the line. First one short. Van Buren County, 6 of 10 from the free throw line tonight. Wells second on the way. That one is good. 1 on that trip for Daphne. She has 5. 69-29, a 40-point game, just over 3 minutes to go. Holstein, Steffener, right wing. There's Hutchison. Steps out to get it between the circles. Back to Steffener on the right side. Over to Gerling. Into a cutting Steffener. Ball's loose. Jump ball. And it goes to Van Buren County. So there's a turnover on Mediapolis, their first of the fourth quarter, just their 9th of the game. 2:38 to go, 69-29. Mediapolis with a big lead. Kaylee Snogren across, right side Sophia Urach in the corner to Mertens. Marley looking to get it inside to Daphne Wells. She turns and faces against Hutchison, takes it to the hoop, missed the short banker, gets her own rebound, back up and good. Offensive rebound and a putback for Daphne Wells. She's got 7, 69-31 with 2:15 to go. Holstein across the timeline, picks up her dribble, gets it to Madden T. Top of the key, right side, Hutchison for the Bulldogs. Coming around to the free throw line and a kick out to Holstein. He'll take it back the other way. A crossover down the lane, 6-foot. Floater is up and good for Grace Holstein. She has 7, and a substitution timeout coming from head coach Randy Smith. Is he going to take a 30? Looks like they are going to go to a huddle. Let's take a quick 30-second break. Come on back for the finish of this one. 71-31, Mediapolis up 40 here in the fourth quarter. You're tuned into Warrior Basketball right here on the Atemo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Back to live action here in the fourth quarter from Mediapolis, Iowa. Mediapolis High School. Aubrey Leffler, right side. Allie Pedretti into Ellie Doherty in the post, right side. She might have traveled with it. They don't call it. She missed the shot. Rebound to Mediapolis. Madden T all the way down. Tried to go underneath to Jankowski. Turnover. Bulldogs. Clock moving because of the deficit. It's a 40-point game. 71-31, a minute and a half to go. Aubrey Leffler across the timeline. Picked up her dribble, looking for help. Over to Pedretti. It's tipped out of bounds by number 4, Peyton Gerling. It'll stay with the Warriors in the front court. Ava Leffler to throw it in. Looking for some help. Has to get it into Aubrey Leffler. On a drive and a kick out, Doherty in the corner. Pedretti with it. Free throw line, Aubrey Leffler on a drive down the right side of the lane. It's tipped and stolen. Madden T coming down the left side underneath the hoop. Pass back into the lane. It's loose for Jankowski. Ava Leffler on the recovery. Turnover Mediapolis. Aubrey Leffler across. Pedretti, right wing. Back to Aubrey Leffler, top of the key. Underneath Doherty. That pass is tipped. Thornburg saves it? No. It'll stay with the Warriors in the front court. They'll inbound from that right corner. 35 seconds to go. Ava Leffler will throw it in. Has got Doherty on a lob pass. Oh, she threw it too hard. And they let it go. It's out of bounds over there. Oh, well, let's see. Are they going to say it was tipped by Mediapolis? So it must have been tipped by Mediapolis. Warriors avoid a turnover and keep it. 15 seconds, clock running because of the large deficit. Ava Leffler on the sideline inbounds. Throws it in. It's tipped. Aubrey Leffler going back to get it. She does. Ahead to Ava Leffler, a 3 left wing. Comes up short, out of bounds, and the clock expires. So this is the final now. 71-31. Mediapolis Bulldogs get a 40-point win in girls high school varsity basketball tonight in the Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division. Mediapolis with, 12 points in that fourth quarter. The Warriors put up 8. Let's do a quick fourth quarter recap for you before we send it to our first 3-minute break here in the post-game show. In that fourth quarter, Van Buren County with 3 turnovers. They had 5 rebounds in that fourth quarter, 2 of 3 from the line for Mediapolis in the fourth quarter, 3 turnovers for the Bulldogs. They had 4 rebounds in that fourth quarter. No free throws in the fourth quarter for Mediapolis. They end up 4 of 6 in the game. So we'll do a full recap when we come back. We'll take a 3-minute break. That'll let me add up these final stats. And we'll do a post-game show with the girls, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua, now to serve you with the Monument Sales and Irish Ridge Cremation. CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Mediapolis all over the Warriors tonight in girls high school varsity basketball. They win it by a score of 71-31. Back with you in 3 minutes to do a post-game show for the girls. Remember, we'll end the girls stream and then do a quick refresh and load up a new stream key for the boys game, so you might have to find the new thumbnail on the YouTube site. For those of you listening on the radio, it should just be an extended commercial break. Back with you in 3 minutes to do the girls post-game show. You're tuned in to Warrior Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Need help with your next home project? Look no further than Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua. We're your small town service and big city selection. From kitchen and bath showrooms to complete do-it-yourself solutions, we've got you covered. Let us do it for you. We offer free in-home estimates, free delivery, and flexible financing options. Our team of professionals represents the top brands in cabinetry and countertops. Day or evening appointments are available because customer service is our #1 priority. Visit our showroom today and discover why Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua is your home improvement headquarters.
Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte is a proud supporter of the Van Buren Warriors. Tugboat Transportation is located on 1st Street in Bonaparte, in scenic Van Buren County. Tugboat Transportation is a trucking business offering trucking services, motor freight, and self-storage. For more information, contact Mark with Tugboat Transportation at 319-592-3199. That's 319-592-3199. Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. That's Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte.
This is Trevor at Slayton Polaris. Farmers, we know you don't get paid holidays or vacation days. Your hard work deserves to be rewarded. Take advantage of the Polaris Ag Advantage program and get up to $2,000 off select Ranger Northstar models, plus $250 in free accessories and a 2-year warranty, now through December 31st. Stop in and see us before the end of the year for that extra tax write-off at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Terms and conditions apply. Not all will qualify for financing rates. See Slayton Polaris for details.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, we're back with you. Atomo Radio broadcast booth, Mediapolis High School, Mediapolis, Iowa. Let's do a quick version of the girls' postgame show brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with monument sales on Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Let's take a quick look at the team stats from the girls' game. On the turnover side of things, Van Buren County with 34, Mediapolis with 11 on the turnovers. Rebounds, it was 28-26 in favor of the Bulldogs. From the free throw line, Van Buren County was 7 for 11, Mediapolis 4 of 6. It was 15-2, Mediapolis up 13 after one quarter of play. They were up 20 at the half, 35-15. 59-23 was our score after Mediapolis put up 24 in the third quarter to just 8 for the Warriors. It was 59-23, and then Mediapolis outscored them 12-8 in the fourth to make the final 71-31. They get a win in the Super Conference South Division tonight. Individually for Mediapolis, they were led by Bryn Wright with 25. Josie Hutchison had 20. Ella Wagenbach with 12. Grace Holstein with 7. Amelia Greer with 5. Madden T with 2. They had 6 players score. 3 of them were in double figures. For the Warriors, they had 6 players score. Nobody in double figures. They were led by Adeline Snogren with 9. Sophia Urach with 8. Daphne Wells with 7. Kaylee Snogren with Marley Mertens with 3, Kaylee Snogren with 2, Ava Leffler with 2 as well. If I had to pick a player of the game tonight, go with somebody who might surprise you. How about Aubrey Leffler? She didn't really get into the stat column too much, but I think she got some valuable experience handling the ball against the pressure, and always good to see a freshman get some experience. She's going to be a key contributor for the Warrior Girls Basketball throughout her high school career. So player of the game tonight, let's go with Aubrey Leffler. Player of the game brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering concrete to Atomo, Fairfield, Bloomfield, and the surrounding area. All right, just let's see, 14 and a half minutes left on the warm-up clock before we get tip-off of the boys' game. So what we're going to do is drop this stream right now. Sonia's going to load up the stream key for the boys, and we're going to start a new stream for the boys' game. So do a quick refresh for those of you watching on YouTube. For those of you listening on the radio, just extended commercial break. So that'll complete the girls' post-game show brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home. All right, we're going to cut this stream, and we'll be back with you just momentarily, right back on the air for the boys' pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Girls lose it tonight by a score of 71-31 to Mediapolis. You've been listening to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio.